Do you want to get job in Australia? There is shortage of some skills in Australia, and that is why the companies in Australia they are hiring people from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh and many other foreign countries. Since there is requirement for foreign workers in Australia, the government of Australia has introduced a program called Temporary Skill Shortage Visa, which is also called as Subclass 482 Visa. This subclass 482 visa is divided in three categories: short term stream, medium term stream, and labor agreement stream. So, based on your skills, based on your occupation, you can either apply for short term stream and medium term stream. I'll show you which occupations falls under short term stream and which occupations falls under medium term stream. So before I start talking about the occupations that falls under short term skilled occupation list and medium term skilled occupation list, it is important for me to differentiate between the two. So if you apply for visa under short term occupation list, you can get visa for up to 2 years and then you can extend this for another 2 years. If you apply for visa under medium term occupation list, then you can get visa for up to 4 years. So if you want to get permanent residency, it is easier to get permanent residency if your occupation falls in the medium term occupation list. So for short term occupation list, if you are farmer, if you are sales and marketing professional, if you are broker, if you are finance professional, if you are writer, if you are journalist, if you are web designer, then you can apply for visa under short term stream. Now let's talk about the profession which falls under medium term stream. So if you are accountant, you can apply for visa under medium term stream and your chances of getting PR after 2 years of work experience under this stream is very high. So if you are accountant, if you are engineer, if you are doctor, if you are plumber, if you are carpenter, if you are fitter, if you are social worker, if you are university lecturer, if you are electrician, if you are chef, all this occupation you can apply under medium term stream. So this is not the list of complete list of occupation. I will show you where you can find the complete list of occupation and you can go there, you can check if your occupation is in that list or not, and again based on that you can apply under short term stream or medium term stream. So this is the website where you can find occupations that falls under short term stream and occupation that falls under medium term stream. I will give the link of this website in the description down below. You can go there and check. So now let's check for short term skilled occupation list. So you can go through all this list. I will not talk about each one of them. So as you can see, flower grower, grape grower, poultry farmer, school principal, education manager, hotel manager, hospitality manager, facilities manager, music professional, photographer, copywriter, video producer, technical director, stage manager, journalist, company secretary, finance broker. So all this list, teacher, dietitian, nutritionist. So this is a big list. You can go and check if your occupation falls in this list or not. Now let me show you the occupation that falls under medium and long-term strategic skills list. And with this list, you can get visa for up to 4 years and your chances of getting permanent residency is actually very high because after 2 to 3 years, your employer can sponsor you for PR. So in this list, you can see chief executive, managing director, engineering manager, child care center manager, dancer or choreographer, accountant, taxation accountant, auditor, economist, different kind of engineers, a structural engineer, electronics engineer, industrial engineer, mechanical engineer, chemist, environmental consultant. Now that I have shown you the list of the occupation in demand, in this video I will talk about the benefit of 482 visa. I will also talk about the eligibility requirement. I will talk about how you can find sponsors under this visa. I will talk about the visa process and the timeline. The first benefit why you should move to Australia and apply for 482 visa is that the minimum wage that you can earn with this visa is 70,000 Australian dollars. In Indian currency, that is 38 lakh Indian rupees every year. This is the minimum salary that you can earn under 482 visa. Second benefit is that after working for 2 to 3 years, you can get sponsored for permanent residency. Third benefit is that there is no age limit requirement for this visa. Fourth benefit is that you can come with your family to Australia. Fifth benefit is that there is less competition in the job market if you compare it with US or UK. The reason is that if your occupation falls in the shortage, the skilled occupation list, your probability of getting this visa is actually very high. So now let's talk about the visa processing time. So the processing time keeps on changing. However, at this point, 50% of visa processing decision is being taken within 40 days and 90% of visa is getting processed within 70 days. So if you apply for visa now, you can expect visa processing to be done within 1 to 2 months. Now I will talk about the eligibility requirement for this visa, and after that I will talk about how you can find job, how you can find a sponsor in Australia. So stay with me. So the first requirement is that your occupation should fall under a skilled occupation shortage list. Second requirement is that you should have at least 2 years of work experience. Third requirement is that you should know basic English language. Fourth requirement is that some skills needs to have a skilled assessment done. So this is the list. I will again give the website link in the description, and you can come over here and you can check if your occupation requires a skill assessment or not. So now this website that you see, seek.com, I was checking some jobs and I saw that even they have mentioned in the description of that job that visa sponsorship is available. So this job you can see, kitchen designer, they have mentioned that visa sponsorship opportunity is available. Hydraulic technician open to visa sponsorship. Conservative ecologist, even this job has visa sponsorship. Visa sponsorship opportunity for qualified childcare educators and teachers. So even teachers have the option of getting visa sponsorship. Again, teacher visa sponsorship opportunities. I was checking for jobs that has visa sponsorship mentioned in the description or the title of the job. What you can do is that based on your occupation, you can type over here. For example, if you are an accountant, so you can type accountant over here and then you can click on seek. Now some of these jobs that you see over here, they may mention clearly that they will not hire anyone from foreign country. In that case, you should not be applying to those jobs because you will not hear back from them. Some of these jobs could mention that visa sponsorship is available. So if that is the case, then you should obviously apply to those jobs. Now this website was seek.com. You can check jora.com as well. But your best bet of finding job in Australia is actually LinkedIn. If you have got good LinkedIn profile, you should leverage that in finding jobs in Australia. Lot of people have found job in Australia through LinkedIn. You can find job in Australia through LinkedIn as well. Now from what I have seen is that many people still do not know how to properly utilize LinkedIn to find a job. So there are three different ways I will tell you how you can find jobs through LinkedIn. First way is that type your occupation in the search list and then select the country as Australia. You will get list of jobs available. Read the description if a sponsorship is available or not. Many big companies do a sponsor, so based on your skills you can apply it to those big companies and you may hear back from them. I am telling you, like, lot of people have heard back from them. Second way, another thing that many people are not doing is that many of these job openings that you see, you will see the hiring manager mentioned over there. You can directly reach out to the hiring manager. So here is the thing, a lot of people will be applying to those jobs, but not many would be directly reaching out to the hiring manager. So if you have got good profile, you can directly reach out to the hiring manager. You can send the hiring manager your resume. In that case, you will get visibility and your chances of getting this opportunity is very high. Third thing that you should be doing is that you should be reaching out to the right people on LinkedIn. So you should be reaching out to people that are currently working in Australia in the same profile that you are working in, and then you should network with them. You should send them your CV and then you should ask them for referral. Trust me, referral works. Now let me tell you in brief about the visa process. First, you need to have job offer from an approved sponsor. Second, your approved sponsor will apply for labor market testing, LMT. So if your sponsor is not able to find an Australian citizen to work that same job, in that case they can hire a foreign worker, that is you. And after that you will send your sponsor documents, and finally your sponsor will file your nomination, and then you will get your visa. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you have any question, please comment or reach out to me on Instagram. Thank you so much.